right, welcome into Celtics postgame live. Tom Giles, Eddie Scal. One more still to go for the Celtics. They didn't get it done tonight. Did not get the sweep as Dallas comes out and puts it on the Celtics in this one, 122-84. Scal, I'll start with you. What'd you see?
Yeah, lack of physicality right from the start. I think Dallas was way more physical than the Celtics. And you know, like, you can add it to the we missed shots, but Dallas pounded us on the glass. They were physical on the perimeter. Luka Doncic set the tone guarding. So when you play that way, it's hard to be climbing uphill, especially on the road with a team that doesn't want to get embarrassed at home.
Yeah, they came with a level of desperation that we weren't able to match. And once we fell behind, we couldn't. There was nothing that was going our way. It was in and out layups. Everything was tough. Shooting threes, missing threes, not getting back on. Well, we got back on defense, but still, they were able to get what they wanted. A lot of layups, a lot of easy looks. Not as tough of a night for those guys getting to the basket, them guys getting open shots.
Sure.
It wasn't as tough as it has been the previous 3 games. So, I mean, I don't want to say that you ball this one up and forget about it, but that's pretty much what you got to do and get ready for Game 5.
You think that this moment could, like, help in any way? Sometimes they say in the NBA, it's all worth one. Whether you win by 1 or you win by 40, it's just a game. But you look at our Celtics. Monday's a big day. Yeah. You know, you don't want to have to come back on a plane, come back to Dallas. If Dallas were to win that game, it changes everything, right? There's a sense of doubt. Do you think that they could be motivated by this?
The Celtics?
Yeah.
Oh, they got to be. I mean, you do not want to come back to Dallas. You don't want to give that. Now it's 3-2. And at that point, I feel like the pressure will shift to the Boston Celtics as the Mavericks will be playing loose, be feeling like, okay, we might have something here. So with a game like this, how bad we shot, we turned the ball over a lot. You got to give Dallas Mavericks a lot of credit for that. But I don't know if the Celtics could play any worse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And can Dallas play any better? You had Lively hitting threes. You had Gafford all over the place, dunking the ball. You had Exum come in and hit some big shots. Yeah. I'm not sure if they could play better than that. And, again, in a closeout game, everybody says it's the hardest one, right? You have to, and that's why I was saying level up. You know, you have to be ready for it and exceed their energy.
The last game, the Celtics did fall behind by 13. It was 26-13, somewhere around there. And obviously they were ready. They were able to come back, make it a 1-point game at the end of the first. At what point tonight did you say it's not in the cards, Eddie? At what point did you say, you know what, they don't have that same kind of comeback, or they're not going to level up the way they did in the last one?
I don't want to say halftime, but halftime, the first 2 quarters didn't look good. Not only because of the point differential. It was a 61-35, right?
Yeah, 26.
That's 26 right there. I'm like, it's not looking good. But then coming back, start of the 3rd quarter, they went on another run, and you look up, it's like, damn, we down 30-something? Or before you know it, we was almost down 40. So that's when it was over. I'll say probably like the first 3-4 minutes in the 3rd.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you always think that you can make a run, especially in the NBA now with the 3-point shots, but we got smashed on the glass, right? Got smashed in the paint, didn't make shots. There was no redeeming qualities to our first half. There's nothing you could say, all right, let's just build off of this. So when you watch that game, you're actually pointing to nothing in the first half where you say that you could replicate offensively to get you going, and defensively, no resistance whatsoever. I think Luka watched film, and he saw that the Boston Celtics were playing him straight up. They were not overhelping. I don't know if Luka Doncic had seen that in his career, but so he just kept going to the basket, and then I thought Luka set the tone early in the first quarter, and I thought Kyrie, I thought Derek Lively, I thought Derek Jones Jr., I thought all those guys followed suit. But Luka really came out, which I told you guys, he got eviscerated these last 2 days by defensively and what he was doing. And he came out of that and said, all right, I'm going to show everybody that I'm not what you just called me out. And by the way, my coach called me out, and Derek Lively, my rookie big man, also called me out. So he answered the bell today.
So what will be the adjustment, because we did get killed in the points in the paint, 34, so 60 to 26, right? And then got killed on the glass. So basically, they made it's easy to see what their whole purpose was, is we're going to attack them. We're going to penetrate and try to get to the paint. What is the adjustments the Celtics make?
Higher pickup points. You know, it's just doing what we have done before. Like, you play with force. We did not play with force. Defensively, offensively, no force. So you first start with that. You don't change things around and start mixing things up. You first play hard. You play physical. You pound the glass. And then we'll find out, is the Luka Doncic getting downhill, single coverage affecting us or not? It might when you don't play hard, but if you turn them, you pick them up at half court, it might not look the same.
So do you think the Celtics didn't play hard, or just that you didn't think they played hard, or did you think that Dallas just played much more harder? I thought Dallas just played extreme. They looked desperate. They played like a desperate team, and I feel like we played like a cool team, like we were up 3-0. Like we were up 3-0. Oh, we got to go close it back out at home.
No, they were looking after my party schedule, because I've been wanting to go back to Game 5 and get busy afterwards.
Okay.
And if they would have won here, it would have been fine. I would have did my job and did my interview, wop real quick, and went to bed.
Right.
But in Boston, Game 5,
turning up
all night.
By the way,
till it's light out, till the blue skies are back.
June 17th is it's a big day historically.
Remember that day?
Yeah, we can talk more about that coming up later on. 617 as far as that goes for the Celtics, and they'll have that opportunity on June 17th, which is Monday.